Good morning, all. Happy Monday on the 25th of May 2020. I am coming from my bedroom. I am using an office chair to sit. I have closed the door so I don't want to be interrupted with this video and topic I'm going to speak about. Today is day 12 of the push-up / functional fitness challenge I am doing on Facebook, nominated by my father. But today, I'm gonna not do that. I'm gonna post a video about mental health and my experiences, especially what's recently happened, especially over this period as well. So here it is about mental health. I'll make it Mental Health Monday. So after having a great weekend running down the coast with a running friend, I never ran down there before, Mount Kira, Andrew Williams, and also running in the Blue Mountains again with Blue Mountains Fitness on the Ultra Trail Australia 22 course. I saw on Facebook, I saw a notification of one of the top ultra runners, Brendan Davies, saying Stephen Garamy died. I thought to myself, hang on, what? I think everyone thinks that when someone is like all of a sudden gone as well. And I just scrolled through the messages and just on the wall as well. And I think, as I said, discovered that it was something to do with mental health, and so to be honest, I don't know what happened. I don't want to suspect, but if a lot of people are saying that, then it's, sorry if I'm pausing, but I'm gonna just keep this real and not bullshit about it. It's just like, I think to myself, not again. When you've got people like Brendan Davies of Up Coaching, who's won Ultra Trail Australia 100 in 2080, top marathoner like Andy Reid, who's competed so many marathons, and also lifeguard at Bondi Rescue, good mate of mine, Stephen Redfern, who's won multiple races, who's completed some fantastic ultra endurance running events, especially completing 360 kilometers in his garage racing over the long weekend, and other people who have just top caliber regarding, especially this Stephen Garamy's loss. Stephen Garamy was very known in the recreational triathlon community. He would go to every event, even if he was running or supporting or volunteering. He would say hello to absolutely everyone. He would take photos. He would say g'day. He was an absolute champion of a bloke as well. Fantastic guy. He always supported my guys, no matter if you're at the pointy at the top of the pack or the pointy back of the pack. He would support anyone, no matter what your goals as well. But going back to it, saying about how I was mentioning those people as well, I think this death has definitely rocked the running community to its absolute core as well, because mental health is, how do I put this again as well? It's not free from anyone as well. Mental health can happen to absolutely everyone and anyone as well. I'm going to give you some facts about mental health, and also some facts as well, and also my personal experiences about it. So I am going to use my raw 42.2 blue bib facts from Beyond Blue. So thank you, Beyond Blue. So 2 million in Australia, 2 million people live with anxiety. This including myself. Around 1 million people in Australia live with depression. 8 people in Australia take their own life every day. 6 of them are men. Men and suicide. Each day, 6 men taking their lives. 82 men calling ambulance due to suicidal thoughts or attempts. Wow. That's just absolutely gobsmacking as well. That's just phenomenal when I saw that as well. I've seen it, so the fact so many times, but it hits you home when something happens so personally to everyone as well. A lot of factors regarding mental health as well, especially let's start with this. Let's start with this year as well. 2020. What a year it's been. I think for the wrong reasons, to be honest. Let's go January, and we'll December into January. Bushfires. The bushfires rocked the core of the New South Wales community and every other community, but especially New South Wales, on the south coast. Blue Mountains, North Coast, it rocked everywhere as well. I was in the Blue Mountains yesterday, and we run on the trail. I do some extras with the Blue Mountains fitness guys going towards McMahon's Point. That's closed. There's some trails closed, but I think they've closed it. It's some people ran down there, but anyway, because they've closed certain tracks, and a lot of it was burnt on the side of the tracks was quite burnt as well. And they talk, and also I was just speaking to the guides yesterday, the two coaches, that just a lot of like the Hounslow track up in Blackheath and Glowworm and tracks around the Canumba Valley has all just got absolutely burnt to the core as well. And the bushfires rocked the Blue Mountains fitness community, especially having people having to evacuate and also having their properties nearly absolutely burnt to the ground as well, especially the Blue Mountains fitness director Tony Williams in Mount Victoria. I ran around his course and he nearly lost his home as well. Regarding that as well, mental health would have been a huge factor up there as well. Especially you would feel so scared and angry and upset that it's why is it happening to this community me as well. But again, it's sorry if I'm pausing. This is not and seeing the devastation in those areas in regional New South Wales, especially when you got friends in those areas who've nearly lost their properties as in their livelihoods, it rocked the core everyone, and it just made everyone upset at the time as well. And I volunteered for Lifeline back in February before I went down to Tasmania for my ultra marathon, and hearing from Andrew Constance, who's a minister of Bega, my God, sorry if you're Christian, my gosh, my God as well, like that just absolutely rocked him. Seeing he knew people who passed away, he had homes who were just burnt right next to him, but it didn't touch his home as well. And mental health affected him so badly as well. And also Shane Fitzsimmons as well. I met both of them. I actually took photos with them. Shane Fitzsimmons lost his father as well, but Shane Fitzsimmons had an absolute horrific summer over the New South Wales rural fire, bushfire season as well. Let's go another thing. COVID-19. Where did the hell that come from as well? Came from a certain country. We won't go there. But it's hit every industry. Hospitality, tourism, fitness, beauty, retail, every industry. It has rocked. It's rocked its core financially and economically, and also health as well. Scott Morrison has said we're fighting two fronts two fronts on each battle as well, fighting health and economic health and economic as well. There's been so many people who've been put out of work regarding this as well. How do people feel regarding this? It's again, mental health is being impacted by them because they feel on top of the world with being in their corporate job or in their role, and to brought down to say you're out of a job considering, and no one has had control regarding this as well. And we can speak about the health impacts, what the health impacts of COVID-19, especially with the respiratory system as well and social distancing, and we can go on about it, and it has claimed so many lives around the world, but it has impacted people mentally as well. Like, once COVID-19, the actual pandemic with the respiratory illnesses settled, mental health from now on is going to be one of the biggest issues in Australia as well. It's the people. I think a lot of people just don't want to talk. I think a lot of people are going on about COVID-19. Yeah, we can go about COVID-19, but what about the mental health impacts as well? It's mental health is one of the biggest problems in Australia, and it's going to be one of the biggest problems in Australia as well. And we need to keep, as my mate who's running from Brisbane to Sydney, we need to keep the conversation running no matter what it is. Just ask her, are you okay? Or can I help you with something? Or just sending to a service like Beyond Blue, Black Dog, are you okay? Gotcha for Life Foundation, or Lifeline as well. Or you just tell them, I reckon you should see a psychologist. And, with my personal factors in my life, I needed to see a psychologist as well, and it has helped with anxiety, but certain stress factors regarding over this period haven't helped it as well, and that's why I believe movement is medicine as well. So I think if you're not okay, go and see someone, go and speak to someone, go and see a professional, or go and seek a service as well. I think, sorry if I've blabbed on, but mental health one of them, and even during this period, especially with all the lockdowns and let's go back to the movement side of things. I've never seen so many goals of people who've just been so driven to do something within themselves to prove they can do it during this time as well. Like, for example, I had two Let's Go, I'm naming names again, Troy Jones, who's running from Perth to Sydney for mental health next year, that he had to postpone it to 2021, and also Mark Avery from Brisbane to Sydney for Gotcha Life Foundation as well. They did 21 half marathons in 21 days. If I thought back in the day when I wasn't a recreational runner, I thought you would have been fucking crazy. But it's normal raising money and awareness for mental health, and also even running from Brisbane to Sydney or Perth to Sydney, or doing the calendar club like Dan Wagstaff and a few other guys have. So well done to you guys for doing something when you can prove that you can do it, and any mind over matter as well. That it's normal to do something to try and raise money and awareness for mental health, because it's normal, because mental health needs to be done. Something needs to be done about it as well. This needs to stop as well. I know it's going to probably keep happening, but if we keep talking about it, keep raising money, more about awareness, then it's going to be more. It's not taboo. It's not bullshit. In this community, I'll tell you that right here, right now. you know, like I've had, including myself, I've had so many friends who've been impacted by mental health. Like, especially I've gotten into the recreational running community from their own personal experiences to at home or with running, or just, you know, something has happened with their run, just anything as well. To, you know, certain things do happen to cause mental health factors, including anxiety, depression, suicide, post-stress traumatic disorder as well. You know, we need to keep going. We need to keep productive. We need to keep supporting each other. This is not the time to be critical of each other. There has been a few critics, especially think they know it all of COVID-19. Well, you bloody don't. I'm sorry. You need to keep being supportive, keep active, keep productive. And, you know, if you need help, please speak up. Go and see those services as well. I'm sorry if I'm repeating over myself as well. And, you know, keep seeking challenges and do something for me. You don't have to run from Brisbane to Sydney or Perth to Sydney, or run or do whatever you make your own challenges and goals up as well. But we just need to keep the conversation running. As Mark Avery has said as well, it's, just certain factors. It's, as I said, I think I'm going to wrap this up. I think I'm around 16.5 minutes as well. It ain't weak to speak. It's not weak, no matter if you're a man, woman, child, no matter what. It ain't weak to speak. And B, it's okay to not be okay. If you're feeling like shit, you're feeling like shit. If you're feeling good, that's good as well. But you're feeling like shit, you need to speak to someone, you know, to say, I'm not okay today. I've had a bad day as well. Go and speak to someone. Go and seek a professional. As I've stated this so many times. You know, it's just a lot of factors. There's just been a lot of factors that have just caused mental health, especially what I saw yesterday, and, you know. But yeah, definitely, if you need to speak, just feel free to speak to myself, especially as a coach now, or go and seek a professional service or psychologist. Anyway, I'm going to wrap this up. I hope you got something out of it. Sorry if I've just blabbed on and just denard and cut in and out, but I hope you've got something out of it as well. And as I said, keep the conversation running. It ain't weak to speak. It's okay to not be okay. Thanks for listening, guys.